Is Bertrand's been a little bit worse than you initially expected? If you think it might be another 3 weeks potentially.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a doctor, but he suffered an important injury, and knee injury, and played with his national team. The second half, I think. I don't remember the opponent. And when he came back here in Sunderland, the diagnosis was you need to rest, and you need to take care of your knee if you want to have a stable knee for the end of the season and for his career as well. So we didn't rush the process, and we took care of him just to make sure that he's ready to play. Yeah.
You mentioned with Nelson there that you're quite confident he's ready because of his fitness. Normally, sometimes when a player comes in, you want them to have time to understand the game model and the philosophy. Do you feel that that's maybe not so much the case with Nelson because the way you play is maybe suited to his style and what he's been playing?
Yeah, it's a good point. He has a good experience in European football. Played as a winger, as a wing back. So he is really involved and versatile in the defensive and offensive tasks. So it's a good point for us. After that, Sunderland is built like that. We are ready to give opportunities for players even if they are not supposed to be ready. It's our philosophy. But at the minute, I think he's in a good place.
And how's Noah this weekend?
Good, very good.
Good. And can I ask, Jocelyn obviously came into the club a few weeks ago, and you said he would need time. He's obviously been carrying that little ankle injury that he was recovering from. What's the sort of latest with Jocelyn, and when do you think he might be able to train?
Yeah, he's in a good place as well. Full training this morning, and with contacts, and he showed great qualities this morning. So happy for him because he's in good fitness level now, and he showed good quality with his left foot. Yeah.
What you expected, or was it a good surprise to see him in the first team now?
We'll see. But it's always positive to have good energy on the pitch, and it was the case this morning. Yeah.
With Bertrand, is there a frustration that he played that second half? Talk about that.
Hard to say because the player tried for his country, and as a player at that level, you are often on the edge. You are never pain-free. You have always something somewhere. So and it's not easy to assess a new injury. If you experience the same one before, you might say, okay, here I can reach the limit. But for this one, he thought that it was possible, but at the end it wasn't.
After West Ham, I think both you and Luke talked about the need for players to step up in the absence of Granit. Not as players, but as characters, as leaders. Have you seen that?
Against Burnley, I think so. It was good at home. Arsenal was a different challenge, but we felt that we played with good energy in the squad, which means that it was driven. And it's not always easy to assess the different roles, who is important in that phase, in the other phase, in that triangle, on that line, and etc., etc. So, but the overall energy was positive. So it means that the system is alive. So it means that it's driven. So I think it's the case now. You have to experience different situations. So this one against Arsenal was tough. Now you have to bounce back. We'll see against a really strong opponent, and we'll need this energy within the squad. So we'll see.
You must be really pleased with how Habib has come back into the team.
Yeah, absolutely. It's important to have a new signing, almost a new signing, and he's really well connected with the lads. Obviously, he missed those 6 months, and we don't have the same level of experience, but so far he worked really well. Tactically was good, so it's a good sign for the future.
Was there a real desire on his part? 'Cause it must be he made a really good start, didn't he? And then I can imagine hugely frustrated to get that injury. Was there a real desire on his part to get back, to make up for lost time?
Yeah, and at the same time, it was really important to heal properly, because this kind of injury might be serious, and we took the good period, and we didn't rush. We prepared him for his national team finally, but I think it was a good decision, and now he's ready to play.
I know it's a couple of weeks down. Enzo's been great, hasn't he, over the course of the last month or so. I know it's a couple of weeks down the line, but when Granit comes back, you're going to have a tough decision to make there with Enzo, because he's been really good in the centre, in the middle. Last year you talked about how you like him in a central role. I know it's a couple of weeks away, but that's going to be a tough decision for you, isn't it?
We'll see. This is the ideal situation, but it's not often the case. I would like to have the full squad and a good level of competition, good level of complementarity. So it means that, like Arsenal, for example, you can start with 11 players. Then after 60 minutes, 65 minutes, you can have 3, 4, 5 players available, and they can give more energy and other X factors. And I think it's the level in the Premier League. So if we can have this situation, I will be happy. It won't be a tough situation for me.
Thank you.
Hey Regis, just kind of looking at your home form again, has it been important for players' mentality when you've kind of come back from those difficult away defeats like Brentford and West Ham recently to kind of have that reset back at home?
Yeah, it's important. They worked hard. So home form is built through efforts, through collective work, through intensity, through good reaction, and it's not automatic. I think it's important to say that, because it's not just because of the crowd, because of the place, because of the legacy. We have to work hard, and I think they did well so far, but you have to reset and repeat. So I hope it will be the case tomorrow.
Obviously Arsenal and Liverpool, two big hitters at the same time. Just with the Arsenal game, I know you said it before to Nick that even though it was a really good performance, you still lost 3-0. It's quite a jarring thing, isn't it, to sort of say that. What can you learn from those kinds of games when you have had a defeat like that?
Yeah, it's a bit hard, because they built this team over years, and we are not at the same stage according to our journey in Sunderland, and we are not the same club as well. So the test is positive rationally, but at the same time it's still a 3-0. So emotionally at the end of the game we were really disappointed, but stepping back, analyzing deeply, we said, okay, this part of the game is really good. Now this is the future, and try to improve the next layers.
Thank you.
Hi Ricky. 7 months ago, Arne Slot was called in the Premier League trophy. This time, now going in tomorrow, there's a bit of talk over his future, he's under pressure. Do you find it crazy that he's under pressure given what he did last season, or is this just life at the top, manager?
Yeah, I think so. This is the rules at that level. You know that you have to win. And Liverpool have to win tomorrow against Sunderland. We are a newly promoted side. If they don't win, it's a problem for a top 6 team. But we'll make it hard. So this is life at our level, and you have to accept the rules.
And obviously you've faced all the different coaches in the Premier League this year. Where does he rank among the top ones, and what makes him special in your eyes? Yeah,
he's good. You can't coach at that level if you are not a top manager. After that, every manager in his journey has to face different problems, and different clubs, different histories, different environments. So I don't exactly know the situation in Liverpool, but I know that it's tough, and at the minute it's really good.
And just last one for me, just how, obviously you're desperate to win every game, but just how much does this home record mean to you and your players, everything?
I think it's important, but if we lose a game, it won't mean that it's finished. So it's possible to, and I would like to keep this sequence alive. We don't know when it will be broken, but the most we can push it, it's the better. But at the same time, just this place is tough. We want to make it hard, and I hope it will be the case tomorrow once again.